You cut the calories, you tried more cardio, maybe you even skipped dinner, and your menopause belly still will not move. The routines that worked in your 30s now leave you exhausted, puffy, and wondering what is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. Your hormones change the rules of fat loss. Today, I am giving you a simple 5-step program that matches your new hormone reality. No high-intensity cardio, no starving, just clear, doable steps. Stay with me because by the end, you will have a complete day-by-day menopause belly fat blueprint you can start today. Before we begin, let us know in the comments below where you're watching from, your age, and what the biggest problem you're facing during this period. We're reading and replying to every single comment with personalized tips and advice. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Chapter 1. Menopause belly fat made simple. What is actually going on? Let us start with the part almost nobody explains clearly. Why your body suddenly stores fat right around your belly when you did not really change how you eat. Before menopause, estrogen is like your quiet bodyguard. It helps keep fat spread out more evenly, supports insulin, and talks gently to your stress system. During and after menopause, estrogen drops, and that missing bodyguard lets other hormones get louder. There are 3 main hormone shifts you need to know. First, estrogen, the missing bodyguard. When it's steady, fat stays more spread out more evenly, blood sugar is easier to handle, and stress feels a bit softer. When it drops, your body loses some of that protection. Second, insulin, your storage boss. When you eat, especially sugar and low-fiber carbohydrates, your blood sugar rises. Insulin comes out to move that sugar into your cells. That's normal. The problem starts when blood sugar spikes high, then crashes over and over. Insulin gets louder and more bossy. It starts locking more calories into fat storage, especially around your middle, and it makes it harder for your body to let that fat go. Third, cortisol, your stress alarm. Cortisol is helpful in short bursts. It wakes you up and helps you handle pressure. But when stress never really turns off, when you're juggling work, family, hot flashes, and poor sleep, cortisol stays high. High cortisol tells your body, we might be in danger, hold on to energy. And the safest place, from your body's point of view, is belly fat. Here's where it all connects. Estrogen drops, so your body becomes more sensitive to insulin and cortisol. Late night snacking, grazing all day, and glued to your phone before bed means more blood sugar swings, more stress, and more belly storage, even if your calories didn't change much. You're not lazy and you're not broken. Your old diet and workout tricks were designed for a different hormone environment. Now you need a plan that flattens those blood sugar swings, calms your stress system, and protects precious muscle. Once you do that, your body finally gets the message. It's safe to let go of belly fat. Stay with me until the end, and I will give you 3 simple exercises and a weight loss program that will help melt your belly fat. Now that you know why your body changed, let us move into your new rule book, a hormone-friendly way of eating that shrinks your waist without obsessing over every bite. In that section, you will also see how one healthy habit is secretly keeping your insulin high and how a simple change turns every meal into a fat loss tool. Chapter 2. Hormone-friendly eating plan that shrinks your waist. Okay, so basically your eating plan now has 3 clear jobs. First, keep your blood sugar steady so insulin stops yelling at your fat cells. Second, protect and build muscle because muscle is your built-in calorie burner. Third, keep you full and calm so you are not fighting cravings all day. The simple version is this. At most meals, you build a plate with 4 parts: a solid serving of protein, a high-fiber carbohydrate, a source of healthy fat, and colorful vegetables. Protein is your new best friend. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, chicken, turkey, fish, tofu, beans, you want a palm-sized serving of protein at each meal. Protein helps you keep muscle while you lose fat, and it keeps you full much longer than a bowl of cereal or a plain bagel. Now let us pay off that healthy food I mentioned earlier that quietly spikes your insulin. For many women, it is the low-fiber, healthy breakfast that was always marketed as slim and smart. Things like fruit juice, low-fiber breakfast cereal, or a plain bagel with a smear of low-fat spread. They sound light, but they hit your blood sugar fast and hard, and insulin has to shout loudly to clean up the mess. The fix is simple. Keep the breakfast idea, change the ingredients. Swap juice for whole fruit. Swap low-fiber cereal for Greek yogurt with berries and a sprinkle of oats or nuts. Swap the plain bagel for eggs with vegetables and a slice of whole grain toast. You still get a fast breakfast, but now it keeps you steady instead of spiking your insulin. Next, high-fiber carbohydrates. These are things like oats, quinoa, beans, lentils, berries, apples, and whole grain bread. Fiber slows down how fast sugar hits your blood. That means a gentler insulin response and less belly storage. Think of fiber as a seatbelt for your blood sugar. Healthy fats are the calmers: avocado, olive oil, nuts, seeds. A small handful of nuts or a drizzle of olive oil helps your meal last longer and keeps hormones more stable. Then load up half your plate with colorful vegetables: greens, peppers, broccoli, carrots, cucumbers. They bring fiber, vitamins, and volume without many calories. Now, timing. For most women in menopause, it helps to have more of your carbohydrates earlier in the day when your body handles them better, and keep dinner a little lighter on carbs and heavier on protein and vegetables. You have two simple structures to choose from. Option 1, 2 meals and 1 snack. Option 2, 3 meals and no snacks. Both give insulin clear breaks during the day instead of constant grazing that keeps it high. Pick whichever fits your lifestyle better and stick with it most days. Hydration matters more than you think. Aim to sip water through the day and add a pinch of mineral-rich salt or an electrolyte tablet if you sweat a lot. Heavy alcohol, especially in the evening, is a double hit. It disrupts sleep and pushes more belly fat, so keep it for rare occasions instead of nightly. Let me give you a quick example. One of my clients kept cutting calories, but she snacked all day on crackers, fruit, and healthy bars. Her total calories were low, but insulin was getting poked every hour. Once she shifted to clear meals with real protein and fiber and stopped the constant grazing, her waist started to shrink, even though she ate a bit more at meals. Food sets the stage. It tells your hormones things are steady and safe. Next, movement tells your body what to do with that stored fat and how much muscle to keep. We are moving into smart menopause movement. The first move is not just for posture. It helps your muscles use blood sugar better, so every balanced meal you eat works harder for fat loss. Before next chapter, I just want to say, behind every video is a ton of effort, and the best reward is knowing you enjoyed it. By liking and commenting, you give me the motivation to keep creating more content. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Now we are going into our first exercise. As we move to the next chapter, stay with me because these 3 exercises can fix most of your weight loss problems.
Chapter 3, Smart Menopause Movement and First Resistance Band Exercise. Here is what most women are told when their jeans get tight. Do more cardio, eat less, and sweat harder. During menopause, that advice often backfires. Long, hard cardio sessions, like daily long-distance running or back-to-back intense classes, can drive cortisol higher, increase hunger, and speed up muscle loss. You end up tired, sore, and even more frustrated, with the same belly fat staring back at you. If you have dragged yourself through a long workout, come home starving, snapped at your family, and still watched the scale go up, that was not a lack of willpower. That was your hormones pushing back. Your body was trying to protect you from what it sees as another stress storm. Your new goal is different. You want more muscle, more total movement, and less stress on your joints and nervous system. Think of it as teaching your body to become a steady, calm fat burner instead of a stressed-out sugar burner. The simple structure is this. On most days, you walk. It can be broken into short walks if your schedule is busy. On some days, you add strength training. And a few minutes a day, you include gentle mobility like shoulder circles, hip circles, and easy stretching so your body feels loose, not stiff. This is where resistance bands shine for menopause. They are low impact, kind to your joints, easy to adjust, and you can keep them in a drawer. No big equipment, no gym required. When you use them, your muscles work hard, but your knees, hips, and back stay protected. The first move in your new strength toolbox is the resistance band row. This simple pull move helps your posture, opens up your chest from all that computer and phone time, and wakes up the muscles that support your core and spine. When those upper back muscles are strong, your whole body moves better and your belly looks and feels more supported. Here is how to do it. Sit or stand tall, holding the band with both hands. Anchor it around your feet or a sturdy object in front of you. Start with your arms straight, shoulders relaxed. Then pull your hands toward your lower ribs, squeezing your shoulder blades gently together like you are trying to tuck them into your back pockets. Pause for a second, then slowly return to the start. You should feel this in your upper back and the back of your shoulders, not your neck. Keep your chest lifted, ribs down, and do not shrug. If the band feels too easy, choke up on it so there's more tension. If it's too hard, move your hands further out. Aim to do this resistance band row 2 or 3 times per week. Start with 2 sets of 8 to 12 slow, controlled repetitions. Over time, you can add a 3rd set. This one move alone begins to rebuild the upper body strength that menopause easily steals. Once your back is switched on and your posture improves, you are ready for a powerful upper body exercise that not only shapes your shoulders and arms, but also helps your body burn more calories all day long. That's your hormone-friendly power move.
Chapter 4. Build a strong upper body and calm hormones with strength. Everything clicks when you realize this. Muscle is like a hormone helper. The more quality muscle you have, the better your body handles blood sugar, the calmer insulin behaves, and the easier it is to pull energy from stored fat instead of always craving snacks. Upper body muscle matters more than most women think. Strong shoulders, arms, and upper back make daily tasks feel lighter. Carrying groceries, lifting grandkids, pushing a heavy door all feel easier. And there's another quiet bonus. When you feel strong in your upper body, your confidence, posture, and even your breathing patterns improve. The next move in your plan is the resistance band overhead press. This is your hormone-friendly power move. It works your shoulders, triceps, upper back, and teaches your core and glutes to support you from the ground up. Here's how to perform it. Stand with your feet about hip-width apart on the band, holding one end in each hand at shoulder height. Your palms face forward or slightly in, elbows under your wrist. Brace your core gently like you're zipping up a snug jacket. From there, press your hands straight up toward the ceiling without shrugging your shoulders to your ears. At the top, your arms are almost straight but not locked. Slowly lower back to shoulder height with control. You should feel the work in your shoulders, the backs of your arms, and a gentle effort in your core. Common mistakes to avoid: arching your lower back, leaning backwards, or rushing the movement. If your lower back feels pinchy, stagger your stance or use a lighter band, and think about ribs stacked over your hips. Include this resistance band overhead press 2 or 3 times per week, often on the same days as your rows. Start with 2 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions. Rest for a few slow breaths between sets. A simple weekly strength structure could look like this. On day 1, walk and do band rows and overhead presses. On day 2, walk a bit more and focus on mobility.
On day 3, repeat your band routine. Fill the other days with easy walks and short stretch sessions. Every time you perform these moves, you're not just working muscles. You're teaching your body to lower blood sugar spikes, respond better to insulin, and hold a taller, more open posture that frees up your breathing. That means more oxygen, better recovery, and a calmer stress system. Pause for a moment and notice how far you have come. You now understand what your hormones are doing, you have a hormone-friendly eating plan, and you have 2 powerful band moves waking up your upper body. You are more than halfway through your new blueprint. You now have your upper body foundation. Before we build your full blueprint, you still need one lower body move that turns your legs and glutes into your personal fat-burning engines. But all of this effort is at risk if one quiet belly fat driver stays high: stress and poor sleep. In the next step, I will show you a simple evening routine that helps turn off your body's emergency fat storage mode, and then your final, most powerful lower body exercise. And we'll add that along with stress and sleep fixes in the next step. We are moving to the last exercise. Stay with me and you will get your weight loss program. Chapter 5: Cortisol, Sleep, and Last Resistance Band Exercise. Now we handle the quiet belly fat driver almost nobody connects to their waistline: cortisol and sleep. High stress and poor sleep team up to push fat right to your middle. When your brain senses stress all day, cortisol stays elevated. That might be work stress, worrying about family, scrolling late, or even beating yourself up about your weight. Your body hears one message: we are not safe. Hold on to energy. Belly fat becomes your emergency storage tank. Then sleep gets disrupted. Hot flashes, night sweats, and racing thoughts make it hard to fall or stay asleep. After a short night, your hunger hormones go wild. The hormone that makes you feel hungry rises, and the one that makes you feel satisfied drops. The result is simple: more cravings, especially for sugar and processed snacks. So we build a simple evening routine that you can remember even on a busy day. Think of it as your 3-step cortisol calm down. Step 1, the light dinner rule. Have a light dinner with protein, vegetables, and a small portion of high-fiber carbohydrates. You finish eating a few hours before bed so your body can focus on rest, not heavy digestion. Step 2, the screen cutoff. Turn off bright screens at least a little before bed. Swap scrolling for a calming activity: reading, stretching, gentle breathing, or a warm shower. This tells your brain the day is winding down. Step 3, the calm body signal. Use a simple breathing pattern like 4 seconds in and 6 seconds out for a few rounds, and add quick pause moments where you drop your shoulders and unclench your jaw. Aim for a consistent bedtime and wake time most days, even on weekends. During the day, add tiny stress relief tools like a few short walking breaks or a quiet minute with your eyes closed. These small signals add up and tell your nervous system it is safe to relax. Now for your last big move, the resistance band squat, your menopause belly fat accelerator. Your leg and glute muscles are some of the largest in your body. When they get stronger, your metabolism has to work harder, even when you rest. Stand on the band with your feet about shoulder width, holding the ends at your shoulders. Sit your hips back like you are going to a chair, knees tracking over your middle toes, chest lifted. Press through your heels to stand back up, squeezing your glutes at the top. Adjust band tension to match your strength. You now have all the key pieces: an eating plan that steadies hormones, 3 smart resistance band moves, and stress and sleep tools that calm cortisol. In the final section, we will put this into a clear weekly blueprint so you know exactly what to eat and when to move to start melting menopause belly fat. Chapter 6, your weight loss program. Now grab a paper and pencil to take notes. I'm about to give you the secret method
that personal trainers and dietitians charge thousands of dollars for. First of all, keep in mind that you need to stay under 1,500 calories per day. And counting your calories is not optional. You must track everything you consume. This weight loss program brings together everything we covered in the script and turns it into a simple day-to-day blueprint you can follow. The goal is to steady your blood sugar, calm your stress system, protect your muscle, and activate the 3 resistance band exercises that drive real fat loss during menopause. Each day begins with your eating structure. You choose between 2 meals and 1 snack, or 3 meals with no snacks. Both options give insulin the breaks it needs so your body can finally stop storing fat around your belly. Each meal follows the same structure: a palm-sized portion of protein, a source of high-fiber carbohydrates, a small amount of healthy fat, and plenty of colorful vegetables to fill your plate. Breakfast stays quick and simple, but you eliminate the low-fiber foods that spike insulin, swapping things like juice and cereal for options such as Greek yogurt with berries or eggs with vegetables. Carbohydrates shift earlier in the day, while dinner stays lighter and focused on protein and vegetables. You sip water throughout the day, keep alcohol rare, and avoid constant grazing. Your weekly movement plan is just as straightforward. You walk on most days, breaking it into shorter walks when needed. Strength training happens 2 or 3 times a week using the 3 resistance band exercises. The resistance band row strengthens your upper back and improves posture. The overhead press builds your shoulders, arms, and core. The resistance band squat fires up your legs and glutes, turning them into powerful fat-burning engines. Each movement is performed slowly and with control for 2 or 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. Most days also include a minute or 2 of simple mobility work like shoulder circles or light stretching to keep the body loose and reduce stress. In the evenings, you use a short routine to lower cortisol and improve sleep. Dinner is light and finished a few hours before bed. Screens get turned off earlier, replaced with calming activities like reading or stretching. A slow breathing pattern, 4 seconds in and 6 seconds out, signals your nervous system that it is safe to relax. You aim for consistent sleep and wake times, and during the day, you use small stress break moments to keep your system steady. Progress is measured through real-world changes: how your clothes fit at the waist, how strong you feel in your exercises, how well you sleep, and how stable your energy is. Early wins usually show up quickly, such as less bloating and better rest, followed by steady waist reduction over the next several weeks. The key theme of the entire blueprint is repetition, not perfection. These simple habits work because they support your hormones instead of fighting them. When you follow this plan most days, your body finally gets the message that it is safe to burn stored fat again. Your feedback is what drives this channel. The easiest way to give it is with a simple like and a comment. It's my #1 source of motivation, so I appreciate every single one. Thanks for watching.